Hello, I'm Mary Lisa, and I am new to FlossTube, and I want to thank you for joining me on my very first time. I have gotten a lot of, I've been vegging out on FlossTube, and it's been because I was sick and couldn't sleep, so I was just vegging out, and I was just so excited when I heard about Stitch Mania. I have plenty of projects like everyone else, but I had lost my passion, and that's why I call myself the Stitching Blues, because it's been a long time since I've had passion in my embroidery work. I've tried, and I think I've hidden it from some of my friends, but my true friends, you know who you are, probably recognized that I was not there, and I'm talking about they were so supportive. So thank you for being there for me. And but the Stitch Mania, like, real exciting. I decided I would try this, but the reason why I wanted to do floss tubes is it makes me more accountable, and that's what I need. They always say tell somebody you're going to lose weight and have them support you. Well, I need that too, but I'm using this as my opportunity to get back into my passion. I'm going to have to pause because I got to blow my nose. Be back in a sec. I'm back. Sorry. One of the remnants of spring. I had bronchitis last week, but I am better. But I wanted to talk to you about, I've been stitching the blues. I'm trying to stitch my blues away, and that's why I call myself Stitching Blues. I've been caring for my mom, who recently passed away from complications of dementia. And if anyone knows anything about that, and I'm not alone in this, it is a horrendous disease, and it is not for the faint of heart, and it's very struggling. And but I want to thank my family. I have two brothers out of town, and I felt so horrible for them for not being able to help. I know they wanted to help, and they did help me when I really needed it. I said, get down here and help me, and they did dropped everything in their lives, and I want to thank them personally and their family. Man, I couldn't. And my husband and my children, I've got two adult children, and their support gave me the strength I needed, and I want to thank them all. But I lost my passion for stitching because of that, and the Stitch Mania just kind of, I think, brought it back. So what I want to do is I'm going to document what I'm working. I've got 31 projects, or 30 projects, excuse me. I've probably got more than that, but some are small, so like 2 will be one. But I want to start this and get my passion, get a start every day. I really want to learn to finish. I'm terrible about stitching the project and putting it away and never doing anything else with it. I've started hanging things. Right back here is my friend of mine did those. Those are actually tags from scrapbooking. I'm an addicted crafter, let's say it that way. But it makes it very fun and wonderful. But I wanted to come to you, talk to you about, we all lose our passion every so often. And I was listening to, I think it was the kitten lady. I forgot her, actually. I'll have to look that up exactly. And she talked about losing some her interest and really taking a downward spiral, and I can relate to that. Not as bad. I tried to fake it, and my friends probably saw that I was faking it, and that's they never said a word to me. So thank you for helping me and just being there. I've got many friends. Some are scrapbookers, and some are just embroiderers, and some are just dear friends. And I want to thank them and everyone. So let's get on. So I have picked, I'll go over my picks for this week, and I'm going to post each week. And as I get more comfortable with the camera, which this is new to me, I will probably do more and more, and spread out into different avenues. But my first project that I want to do, and I want to start May 1st with, is this project I got at a camp, a retreat, called the Snowflake Diaries. I will be there. Just whisper my name in your heart and I will be there. It was, you probably can't see it's backwards, I'm sorry. But a friend of mine, I'm in the local embroidery guild here in town. I'm actually the president, but we lost a very outstanding, beautiful woman this end of this year who did absolutely stunning work, Marge Sanders, and we lost her. And I've known her for over 20 years, and she was a very, very special lady. And she got around. Even in these last years, she was just going to town. And this retreat, she was a big part of it, and this is the first time I went, and they handed this out in honor of her. And as I read it, I'm sitting there going, this could apply to my mom, and my mom would be there for me as well as Marge. They're wonderful ladies. I am doing this on, I don't know what this is. I hope it's 32 count or 30 count. And these are the colors I'm going to work on. These are whatever I had. And I don't know if you can see that. They're really pretty colors. Weak Sky, Cayenne, and Terrapin. I don't have my glasses on. But I think it'll be beautiful. This is what I want to start my program with. My Stitch Maynia. And I actually did cheat. Sunday I had the ladies over. I had some ladies over for stitching, and we did do a little bit, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this is day one. This is what I am going to work on today, and I will post as I go along. This is the second one I've got. I got this recently. Roses Are Red, and it's a 2016 Nashville Floss set. And I got it because I wanted these really pretty colors. Aren't they pretty? So I'm really excited about that. Mistletoe, and I forgot the other colors, so I can read that. So this is tomorrow. I also have, and this is pulled out of my stash. It's called Fireside Originals. Live in the Sunshine, Swim in the Sea, Drink the Wild Air by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I've got to figure out how to get this where it's not backwards. That's something I have to learn. But I've got this beautiful, I got from Picture Perfect. It's called Confetti. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the color, blues and orange, yellows. But and I was so excited. I had these colors already. And I'll show you. And it picks up the colors really well. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it's going to be really pretty when I finish it. So I'm real excited about this piece. I told someone this weekend, I said, this is for my beach house. I don't have one. I want to have one. And they said, well, just put it, put it on a fold and take it to when you go to the beach. No, I want a beach house so this could reside in there. It may not happen, but that's okay. We can always dream. But this is really exciting. I'm really excited about this. That's day 2. Or 2. when I like a pattern, I really do like a pattern. And this is my next day. I love this. It's called Bordier à Paris. And it's got scissors and Paris. And it's beautiful. I liked it so much, I didn't realize I already had it. So, I'll figure that out later. But I got this piece of fabric, and I mean, it's Bordia, and it's called Bordia. Thank you, my girls, my Goldie. Beautiful piece, nice and beige. Probably the UPS man thing. And I have these colors I already have. Aren't they gorgeous? You see, they'll go real well with what I've got. See? So, I've got to figure out what to do with these extra pieces. Patterns. This is another day. And then I've got Peter Rabbit. Isn't he cute? I don't excuse me. I don't know how long I've had him, but I came across, and I have the perfect lady. After I finish stitching, I'm going to send her a note because she is a wonderful lady. I also have the Little Needleworks Season's Greetings. I had bought that. And again, I had some fabric. I was so excited. This is from Picture This Plus. I can't even pronounce the words. But these are the colors. Aren't those pretty? Aren't those going to be beautiful? I'm really excited about that. And let me put that over here. This is something I hadn't thought about. I had in my stash. I bought it off a markdown sale. It's Primitive Stitching, pattern designed by Shelley Anu, I believe. And it says, "Do you see what I say?" It's a really pretty piece. But I've never stitched on Osnaburg. Asnaburg. And I've never dyed fabric. So, and I've got a girlfriend who just dyes everything. I was like, I can't believe that. But you can see, look at little speckles all over it and everything. After you stitch it, you dye it. Well, you don't stitch all of it. You stitch most of it except for the white part. And then you coffee dye it, bake it, and then finish the stitching. So I'm real excited about this. To me, this is a learning, and that's what I love to learn about in embroidery and the whole function. So I'll let you know how that comes. That's this week. I want to finish that. And that gives my 7. I want to try and get these. Oh, I do have this one. Excuse me. This is something my daughter, I have a beautiful daughter named Miranda, who runs a business, Far Away Designs, and she has tasked me with doing this, and I'll show you. It's a Marabella cross stitch Tatiana, beautiful, but she designed this piece of fabric, and it's intimidating to me. She wants me to just stitch it on here. I think it'd be beautiful, but I'm scared. But if you don't come out of your comfort zone, sometimes you just got to learn to do that. And so that's going to be the one thing I'm doing for her business. And I'll put a link to her website. I'm her mom. I'm trying to make her, she's a wonderful woman, and she's young. She's recently married, and so she, I'm so proud of her and her husband, Travis. Thank you. And if I get time to do, I've got these 2 little things for my nephew in Maine, where my brother lives with his wife. Wonderful people. And they just had a baby. And I've got the Sweet Nothing, my ABCs. I think you can see that. And And then I got this Erica Michaels, Daddy's Little Princess. I've got to figure this out. But I want to get that done. I've been a bad aunt, not doing anything for them. I want to go over, I want to say thank you to those who inspired me, people like Bendy Stitch. I could binge on her a lot. Kitten, and I didn't write her down, and I've got I really like, she does a lot of samples, and because of like Gulf Coast Stitcher and Pretty Southern, and I've gotten into samples. I've never been a big sampler, and I can't believe, I think it was Gulf Coast Stitchers. I actually got this one from her. Hands Across Hands Across the Sea sampler. Look at those colors. I've got to get the stuff to go with it, but I'm real excited. I don't know if I may start it and may not ever finish it, but I'm just drawn to this. It's beautiful, and this is one of my great catches for this year. I also got from, I think, Gulf Coast Stitchers, Birds of a Feather. Look at those colors, and it's really pretty. It's really unusual, but I'm real excited about this. And one more I got, Sarah Jane Grant, 1894, Deconstructed. And I really like this bird. I think it's beautiful. The coloring. My mother was a huge bird lover, and she had lots of, she did cross stitch, and she had some. And so I'm really doing this also in honor of my mom, and I'll have a very prominent place for that. My first floss tuber I watched was Just Keep Stitching, and I just laughed and loved every minute of watching them. Sometimes I'm going, what are they going? But I found myself really drawn into what they were doing. So thank you, ladies, for, it made me think of me and my daughter and my mom and I. So I don't want to get emotional. So let's just move on. I bought these off of eBay. I've also got, this is part 1 and part 2, Erica Michaels, 12 Days of Christmas. I'm waiting on part 3. I've got, somewhere along this room, I've got 4, and I'm waiting on 3 to come in. So somehow this month I'll do these. And then I've got, here's something else. I want you to laugh. And I don't know how many of you guys do this, but when I really like a project, I love a project. Somewhere along the line, I bought this from Erica Michaels, Faith, Hope, and Love. Isn't it pretty? I love this so much. I bought 2 more Faiths. I got another one coming, I think. I have Hope, and I have another one coming. I didn't realize I'd ordered. And Love. Can't believe I just went to town ordering these. But apparently I really did love it. Hush. That's Princess Pigpen. I'll put a picture on her on my blog. She loves the mud. I went to this local needle shop, Stitchers here in town. And I got these Sweet Pea and Simple Hair. I'm on a bunny kick for some reason. And then I got, I don't know why I bought this one. Cherries. But I thought it was cute. And Wine a Bit by Lizzie Kate. Who doesn't like wine? I got the Lizzie Kate autumn, winter, summer, and spring smalls. And this is something I want to do, and I haven't figured out when, but you'll be the first to know. And I got this Halloween stocking. For some reason, A lot of my ladies friends are into Halloween, and I'm really excited about that. This was my let me grab them, my biggest find on eBay. I can't believe it. I can't believe what I even paid for it, but aren't they beautiful? I didn't have any weak style, and I got tired of going to this local store. I mean, that's fine. You need to go to your local S&L, small local needle shop. SL local LNS. But at midnight, and you want to pull a packet together, you need your stuff. And I don't know what it is. You can always continually. I have tons and tons of DMC. Who doesn't? But I start pulling, and I'm short 4 out of 5. Some reason I don't have those one particular colors, and so I'm it's like, okay, there's always a reason to go to the craft store. But one of the things I probably need help with, let me get over here and get this real quick. I found this at Shepherd's Needle in Little Rock, and I just fell in love with it. This part 1 and part 2. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas storage box. That's 1 and part 2. Look at that, isn't it pretty? But you know, this comes in a little box. You put these ornaments inside the box. Well, I'm not real excited about just this beige. So I'm not sure what color. I'm leaning to a light blue, because this is a blue color. Just have a blue or a gray maybe in the back. So if y'all can probably help guide me, give me some suggestions, whether I take it or not, just let me know. I don't know. I want to do this because I think it's really pretty. Excuse my nails. I lost the color on that. My nails are being done tomorrow. But it's so cute. Aren't we all just kind of into it? But I'm real excited about this. I'm hoping that excuse me. I'm wanting this particular my FlossTube to keep me accountable, to keep me going on my stitching process, keep me going, inspire me. And believe me, I've got things coming in every single day, and I help my daughter with her business, and I buy at full cost from her. So, you know, I don't have enough projects. So, but this starting will get me going. And I'm hoping that by posting this and making me say out loud that I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to finish these. I'm going to learn to do some finishing. I forgot who it was now, did a flat fold finishing, and I have to find her out because it was very inspirational, and I really like, okay, I can do this. It made me confident that I could do that. So until the next time, I want to stitch my blues away. I'm getting my passion back. I'm positive of that. Thank you. And I look forward to the next posting I have. I will be documenting what I do each day. And next week, I will post another week. And I want to thank you all for joining me. And please subscribe, because I'm learning how to do this. So please be kind and stitch those blues away, okay? Thank you.